Hey guys, Y6556 here, back on another blog. Today is July 24th, I believe. Yeah, 24th, Sunday. And it's around 11:30, I believe, right now. So, going into July 25th, but, still going to be a July 24th blog. How you guys doing anyway? So, yeah, been a few days since I've made any content, but, I've been a bit occupied with work and, went to go see my girlfriend Lydia yesterday. So that was nice. Yeah, so I've recently decided I wanted to leave my job. I decided to do this because I've not been enjoying the job and I don't feel like I'm getting the most out of it. I just don't want to be on my bottom, sat on my bum for like, 5-6 hours a day. I want to be on my feet doing something practical, and it's just not for me. I just don't think if you're in a job you don't like, you should do it. And I want to be doing something I enjoy. It makes me happy. So yeah, there's that. Still waiting to get games from my mum and dad, and my girlfriend Lydia did say she's happy to give me some games that she has. So we'll get back to game collections at some point, and I'm thinking maybe collecting some more games for the other consoles I've got, like original Xbox, 360 and Xbox One, maybe. I just can't think of any other games I'd want to get for them, I don't know yet. And I'm currently still trying to get the PS5, Xbox X and Switch. It's turning out to be a bit more difficult than I thought it would be, guys, Starting to try and get them. It's annoying. So even more annoying is that my friend Ben has all the free consoles that I want. That I need to complete my gaming collection. Or like my gaming setup, but then I literally have everything I want stroke need other than the Xbox X, the PS5 and the Switch. And obviously a PS3 at some point as well. But that wasn't part of the original setup that I wanted to have. But because my mum and dad have PS3 games in their house, when I get them, I will have to get a PS3 to play them. Because unlike Xbox, other than PS3, you can't play PS3 games on anything else, like, physically. Oh, I just got a message notification. Just ignore that, guys, if you hear that. So yeah, give me a while. I'm thinking once we do get back to doing the gaming collections, I might start off with maybe one of the ones I didn't show off yet, like maybe we'll do the PS5 collection, because I'm planning on getting more PS5 games or Xbox X. Because to begin with, I only showed them off together. I showed off the PS5, Xbox X, and Switch games together in one blog. But I'm thinking of doing them for their own separate blogs. So that'd be nice to do. Or maybe we'll do PS2, because that's going to be a big one there, as well as Nintendo Wii. So I might want to do one of the bigger collections first, maybe, I'm not sure yet. We'll go from there, though. What's I want to talk about this blog? So yeah, it was mainly about work, so, I'll no longer be doing work. And this week I'm technically going to be on leave, because they have to put me on a certain type of leave, so I can end my job. Because you have to give at least a week's notice, and that week is you being put on to this kind of leave. I believe it's called gardening leave, I think they put it on. So it'll be to the end of the week, to the end of July, and I'll get my last paycheck on Friday, which will be July 29th. And yeah, so it'll be that, and I'll get paid my money for the month. And yeah, I'm expecting to get some money from May for the taxis I spent then. And then once I get my claim form for July sent off, I'll also have some money for July to get back. So that'll be nice. And yeah, I'm hoping that I can reclaim Universal Credit. I don't know what the penalties are for leaving a job. I know there's penalties like you can't claim Universal Credit for like at least 2 to 3 years if you get fired or something like that. But I don't know what it is if you leave. I'm gonna have to look it up in my commitments again. you know, I've notified Units for Credit, I've notified the job center saying, hey, I've decided to leave my job. So I'll let you guys know. Because it's not part of this, the change of circumstances. There's not an option to say that you've left your job. Yeah. I'm going to be looking for jobs again as of tomorrow. I'm going to be updating my CV. To say that, you know, I've been in work now for 4 months. So yeah, hopefully, with the experience I've had, hopefully I should be able to get another job pretty easily, but you never know. I could still go, oh, health and safety. But then again, the way to get around that objection, because, you know, we've been doing objections as well in our job. So, you know, you would say that, oh, do you know that access to work can assist you up to £10,000 worth of assistance to get stuff put in place for someone who has a disability? So, you know, that's our work around that objection. So yeah, there are things from my job that I can bring into real life. That's pretty good. And, you know, whilst this week off, you know, whilst I'm also finding work, I'm going to be doing things like my YouTube channel stuff, like this. Because I'm trying to get it back up to going back in views, and I'm thinking, because back when I was getting people interested in the reviews and hours of watch time going up and up, and subscribers, it was because I was just keep creating content, like day per day. I've had breaks now, so, you know, I'm thinking if I just keep going back up and making more content, hopefully you guys should be watching the content more often, and, you know, more videos equals more views, equals more watch hours, equals more subscribers, equals eventual monetization, equals money for making this into my own little business. So, you know, I'm hoping to one day have that alongside a personal training business that I'd like to own one day. But, you know, that's not going to be for a few years at least. Yeah, so that's about it really for this blog, guys. You know, thank you all for supporting me so far with the channel, as always. I'm grateful for any comments I get on a video, any subscribers I get, any watch hours I get, and any viewers I get, and any likes. I appreciate it all. And, you know, this channel is just a channel for, you know, you guys to come and watch my content of a guy who is blind, you know. Because as far as I'm aware, there's not many people on YouTube who are like disabled or blind, who actually do content like I do, like, you know, like gaming and blogs and that. There's people who do like blogs and that, but there's not many people who will do gaming content, so, you know. And yeah, hopefully at some point I'll be noobing. I don't know when. Like, I need to actually get on housing and that and all that kind of stuff, which I'll be discussing with my person from Bibuda Syndrome later in the week. You know, hopefully either at the end of this year or maybe the start of next year, I'll be showing you around a new apartment, maybe, which I really hope so. So we'll be doing a new apartment tour, or at some point here, I'll be doing you an updated apartment tour, because, you know, there are certain things from this apartment that have changed. Not much. It's mainly the gaming stuff, obviously, that I've shown off in other videos, where I've shown off, like, the gaming setup and that. Well, not the setup exactly, but I've shown off, like, all the game consoles and that. I could do one eventually of my gaming setup, but, you know, of what I currently have set up, because I only currently have a setup to record my Wii U and my 360. They're the two things I plugged into my capture card that are known on. But I have to switch around them each time, because the 360 does not work on my Switchbox. It does not work at all on my HDMI Switchbox. I don't know why, but it doesn't. So every time I want to record 360, I have to take out the one that's on the Wii U and plug in the 360. So it's a lot of switch around stuff, for the known ones at least. I'm sure if I got another HDMI Switchbox, it would work just fine, but I don't know. We'll have to see on that one. Today you're also going to get a Let's Play episode of 10kg Free. I think it's going to be episode 6, I think, for that. And we're either going to go through half or the full-length version of the Cell and Android saga, It's most likely going to be the first half, because there's like 8 fights and everything. So it'd be like the thing we might do from the androids, like, you know, 19 and 20 turning up to around the point of the time where Cell beats up Gohan, not Gohan, Vegeta and Trunks. I think we'll go up to. It's be like the first half of the Cell Saga. As for fan fiction stuff, if I have time tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll write a couple of scripts. Because I'd like to do a continuation of Goku Gang Ultra Instinct in Frieza Saga. And also part 3 to What If Vegito was permanently fused this week. But then I'd also like to do a completely new What If, where I'd like to do What If Harry and Hermione Fell in Love. It's kind of given me inspiration, gotten inspiration from this, you know, to do it again, to do this What If, the fact that I'm in a relationship now, and, you know, I started writing up an actual book on this, you know, a fan fiction book, in college when I was dating my girlfriend Lydia to begin with, and I thought, you know, yeah, I've seen a few fan fictions of Harry Potter, why don't I do my own? And I never finished it, but I did like the first, I think, 22 chapters. So, you know, I could always just look back at my book for notes. Obviously, I've got to change it a little bit for YouTube, so, you know. But, you know, I feel like the first 22 chapters is a good, I don't know, 15, 20 episodes out of that. So, you know, it could be a 30, 40 episode thing, maybe. You never know. But I'd like to get the first part out, like, maybe this week or something. So I'll go around and put a script for that. Because I don't remember how the book goes, what I wrote. Because I don't have it saved anywhere on my notebook or anything. I did send it as an email to my girlfriend Lids at the time, so I suppose I could look at her email again and just read part of the book I wrote. And just do it by that, maybe. I don't know. I would eventually take inspiration from the book I wrote, though. I don't know, maybe one day I'll actually finish writing the book and could maybe try publishing it, but I don't know how I'd get around the copywriting claims of that, because, you know, Harry Potter is owned by J.K. Rowling after all, so I don't know if I could get away with calling it Harry Potter and the Ultimate Power Couple if I had to rename it, like, What If Harry and Hermione Fell in Love, because, you know, I'm not saying Harry Potter. And I don't know, maybe I could get away with that, I don't know. I don't actually know how much J.K. Rowling actually cares about Harry Potter these days, I don't know. Like, if she'd care too much for someone, like a fan, to be making content, like, making, like, a book out of her stuff, I don't know. Because the thing is, I'm not really taking much of the actual story, like, I'm taking parts, but I'm altering it quite a lot, so I don't know. Maybe I could get away with it, I don't know. But also, something I'd like to do one day is, like, write a book, like an actual book. Kind of like, you know, just on what it's like to be a visually impaired person, like, who uses, like, technology and who is a gamer and stuff, you know. And it's just based on my life, you know. What it's like to be a VI person, but, you know, who wasn't from birth, you know. Someone who grew up, like, their childhood, just being a normal sighted person, and then, from, like, 12 years onwards, was visually impaired, you know. I'd like to, you know, write about my life and, you know, write about how I dealt with depression and, you know, with, uncertainty and, like, you know, fighting against barriers of people saying I can't do stuff, so, you know. That's in the works as well. I might start that at some point. That can be a new hobby. Writing a book about my life. And maybe I'll publish that one day, maybe. I'll have to see. I have got high ambitions for my life, you know. Having a successful YouTube channel that, you know, gets me money. Having my own personal training business. Writing a book about my life, you know, publishing it. You know, having a good family. Having a nice place that I can do it myself. Having a guide dog, you know. I have high ambitions, you know. I also want to, you know, do things like, you know, I want to travel the world with my lady. I want to one day do a skydive. I want to, I want to go to amusement parks again, because I love Fort Park and I love Alton Towers. They're my favourite theme parks in the world. Or in the UK at least, because I've not been to many around the world. Other than Disneyland Paris, obviously. You know, I like to go to places I've never been to, because, you know, I've only ever been to places in the UK and France and Tunisia. But I'd like to go to actual countries that I've never been to before. And one of those would include the US, because I'd like to go to, you know, I like to go to Disneyland, Florida, you know. Everyone always says that one's really great. So, you know, I'd like to see what it's all about, you know, and see why people say it's so great. You know, and I'd also like to, I just want to be happy and have fun. You know, spend time with my friends, spend time with my girlfriend. And, you know, who knows what the future holds. I have high ambitions, but, you know, it's better to have high ambition than not ambition at all. So, yep. I'm going to crack on with the Let's Play episode in a little bit. So, as always, guys, I shall leave you off now with my intro. Saying here, guys, so thank you for helping me with what you do. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and viewing the content. And also commenting on the videos when you have. And as always, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. And I've been your host, YSO256, saying goodbye.